What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today I'm going to be giving you my pros and cons on the new Pixel 5a 5G. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Pixel 5a 5G right here. I've been using this phone for a couple days and I have to say I've been really enjoying my experience. And I just want to go over a few pros and cons if you guys are thinking about buying this device, because it is on pre-order right now and people had a lot of different questions about this device, so we're going to get into the pros and cons right now. Now obviously let's go ahead and start off with the good, and there is way more good than there is bad in this phone. There's actually only a few gripes or a few things that I would critique about this phone. Other than that, it's a pretty dang good phone, to be quite honest. But starting off, we have IP67 water and dust resistance, which is great to see on the Pixel 5a, because a lot of other phones that are even more expensive than this device, a few of the Samsung devices that we know, don't actually have IP67 water and dust resistance. So it's great to see that on the Pixel 5a 5G, especially in 2021, where I feel like a lot of companies skip over that verification. So great to see we have that. Second pro has to be that we have great battery life on this device. You have about up to 2 days of battery life as they advertised, and it's honestly just a really awesome battery inside of here. 4700 milliamps inside this device. That's a extremely large battery. It was definitely upgraded from last year's 4a 5G, so I'm happy they did that. And this is only a 6.3 inch display on this device. It is OLED, but it's only 6.3 inches, full HD, so you guys are gonna have an amazing battery life on this device. So for you power users out there, this is definitely a phone you guys should go ahead and look into. Next pro has to be the price of this device. I feel like Google hit the sweet spot at $449 for this device. It just offers so many things and it has so many capabilities that a lot of devices don't have at $449. So really, I'm enjoying this device, and I'd definitely be happy with this device even if I purchased it for $449. Number 4 has to be that this has excellent video and it has excellent photos. Amazing stuff on this device so far. Obviously 12.2 megapixel main camera and a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera on this device, but we get some amazing shots on this, and this is the best camera you're gonna get for a sub $500 device. I feel like Google in general has the best cameras in the game right now, but the clarity of these photos and videos is absolutely insane, and we can actually shoot in 4K on this device, which is great to see as well. Also, I just want to go ahead and show you guys this photo. If I zoom all the way in to my cat's nose, look at that. Look at all of those dots. You get such good detail on this camera. It's just absolutely insane. We also have things like portrait mode. We have night sight, so we can get night shots. And just really overall great capabilities with the camera and great quality. Number 5 definitely has to be that this device has an insanely solid build. So I'm really enjoying the build on this device so far. We're not going to have a plastic unibody like we had on the 4a 5G or the Pixel 3a. This is actually going to be an all metal unibody device, so we're going to have a better build than last year, and we're going to have this little textured back as well, so it's going to feel a little bit different. It's not going to feel like metal to the touch, but it definitely is heavier and feels much more substantial. So great seeing that Google finally put metal on an A series device. And our last pro definitely has to be, we have excellent specifications for the price. For $449, you guys get a 6.3 inch OLED display, full HD, Snapdragon 765G. And the battery is insane, obviously at 4700 milliamps. As I said before, we have 6 gigabytes of RAM, a solid 128 gigabytes of storage in this device. It's kind of weird actually looking at the how the storage has been upgraded, since our past Google devices, when they started off probably having devices that were 32 gigabytes of internal storage. But it's great to see that we have a solid 128 on this device, because some other companies like Apple, their devices start out 64 gigabytes, and that's really not cool anymore, honestly. But we also do have 5G capability. We can record in 4K Gorilla Glass 3, and we have an Adreno 620 for a GPU in this device as well. And I've been playing a few games like Fortnite and PUBG, and they actually run very, very well, and you can play on epic graphics on both of those games. So I'm really impressed with what you get for $449 so far. Now, I have 3 cons. There's only 3 inside of here, so for the Google fanboys, chill. Now, starting off with the first con, I have to say that this is a pretty boring design. So they only have one color as of now. Obviously, we have these all in pre-order right now, but they only have one color, and it's just called Mostly Black. It kind of looks like green in certain lighting, or a little bit of charcoal gray, to be quite honest, in my opinion. But I feel like this design is kind of boring. Definitely looking forward to the Pixel 6. And hopefully the design changes on the 6A if we do get an A series Pixel device. But yeah, kind of boring. Obviously, pretty much the same thing we got last year. The only other thing that I saw in here was we have like a wavy power button, which is something that I think looks really, really cool. And I like when you get a textured power button so you can, go ahead and locate it in the dark very easily. Really like that key on the right side, but every other design on this device, not really too exciting. On to our second con, and I feel like this is going to be the biggest con for people. In my opinion, I don't really care too much about refresh rate. Honestly, I could take it or leave it. I don't really care. I don't consume too much media, and I don't play too many video games as well. I usually just watch movies or watch YouTube videos or something like that. But we don't have 90 hertz display. We don't have a 90 hertz display on this device or a 120 hertz display. And I feel like that's the only thing that the A52 5G is beating this device out on, is it has a higher refresh rate at 120 hertz. So I can definitely live with 60 hertz. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below if refresh rate is super important to you. I just felt like it was never too important, honestly, but that might change in the future, so definitely let me know down below. And the last con right here is that we have no millimeter wave 5G support. So no millimeter wave support means that we have slower speeds when watching movies or streaming things like that. We do just have sub 6 on this device, so kind of sucks, honestly. I feel like there's only a couple companies for the Pixel 5a that do have millimeter wave support, but for the big carriers out there, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, this is not going to have millimeter wave support, but we're still going to get some quick speeds with the 5G chip inside of here. But other than that, I don't think there's really anything wrong with this device. I think Google hit the nail on the head with this phone. I feel like it's definitely going to be the budget king of this year, honestly, and I think Pixel definitely kills it every single year with their devices. Yeah, guys, if you guys have any other pros and cons, leave them in the comments section down below. Also, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you are not part of the Tech Gang already. Also, hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.